Welcome to class number 9 of the Flowing February Challenge. Today we'll focus on opening up the chest, so stretching through the chest, mobility through the shoulders. For practice, I'd like you to have a strap, Theraband, or scarf. So anything nice and long and strong. In addition to that, a pillow, so small to medium-sized pillow. Could even have a stack of them as well for near the end of class. And we'll meet seated, cross-legged, perhaps your left leg crossed in front first. So left leg crossed in front. And it might be that you sit on a pillow in order to do this, okay? Or even in a chair for this portion of class, if this is difficult for your body. Take that strap and inhale, reach overhead, and exhale to return. So continue to inhale and exhale. And be nice and slow. And see if you can keep the ribs integrated so they don't flare at the top. So we're not arching the spine here. It's just the arms that are moving. This might be where you stay. For some people, reach a little further back and return. A little further back and return. Maybe don't go to your maximum yet. Save that for later in class. Let's do 3, 2. Pull out on that strap. Reach, reach, reach. Last one. Pause. And lower right back down. Set the strap on the earth. Sufi grinds here. Inhale forward and exhale back. Really ground through the pelvis with a long spine. Let's do 2 more. Final time. Reverse your direction. Inhale forward, exhale back. Nice and slow. Around 2 more depending on your pace. And last time. Find center, pause, reach those arms overhead, and draw the hands to heart center. The light in me honors and recognizes the light in you. Namaste. Take that strap once more in the hands and switch the legs, opposite crossing. Strap reaches overhead, side bend one way, and return. Use your center, side bend other way, and return. Draw out on the band. One more time to your left. Stay, slide the left hand down the strap a little bit further. Nice lean here. Can rotate the torso to face yours just a little, so it rotates a little. And return, rotate a little, and return. One more time. Nice. Sit up nice and tall. Other side. Hand lands, side bend. And little rotation. Little rotation. One more time. Return to center. Arms reach overhead, maybe a little bit further behind the body. And set down that strap. Hands to the shins. Arch through the spine and round. So arch and round. Perhaps the head stays still today. The rest of the spine moves. I find this motion really releases higher up in the spine as we work with the low spine. Maybe slow it down even more. Really curl back and sit up nice and tall. Round back. Sit high on the sits bones. Let's do 3, 2. Last one, round and sit up tall. Reach those arms overhead and circle them. Bring hands to heart. Lean over toward your left. That forearm can come down. Bottom leg stays bent. Top leg comes nice and long. Lift out of the bottom shoulder. Just release. See what that's like. Lift, release. Should be like this. Let's do 2 more. We want this strength. We want this lift out. Maintain that. That top arm will reach as you lift the hips as an option. Hips lower as the arm circles. Lift the hips, arm reaches. Lower hips, arm circles. And it could be that you just do the arm, the top arm circle. Flowing, side plank. Do 2 more. Working that bottom shoulder, last one. And draw the elbow into your side and lengthen. Elbow into side and lengthen. If you really feel adventurous, the leg could also join. But it is early in the practice. So if it's too much for the shoulder, just the arm. One more. Bend, reach, and then lower down onto your side. Lengthen out that arm, kind of stretch to the armpit, and then roll onto your belly. Bit of extension here. Arms can be in cactus. And let's hover the arms. And then lower. Hover the arms and lower. So the head is on the ground. Just trying to feel the shoulder blades move toward one another and away on the back. Press the legs down. Let's do 2 more like this. Last one, lift, maybe extend through the upper spine and lower. Arms can lower. Then lift the arms, lift the spine, inhale. Exhale, full release. Full lift. Full release. Let's do 3. 2. Last one, lift. And then find your Sphinx. Let the shoulders shrug toward the ears and then press away. Shoulders toward ears and press away. finding our flow of the inhale to shrug and exhale to press as an option. Let's do two. The last one, press out, lower all the way down, slide those hands closer toward the shoulders so you can lift up into tabletop, little rock forward and back. And tuck the toe tips up and back, downward facing dog. Walk the feet into the center of your mat and simply have a seat. Boat pose here. The feet plant, arms reach, and row to your left and your right. So a few times. The feet could also be lifted. The legs could be in tabletop. So shins in line with the knees. One more time. Very nice. Reach, reach, reach. And then rotate over with the legs toward your right-hand side. And lie onto this new side. Forearm down, top leg long. And let yourself sink and press out to the shoulder. Let yourself sink and press out. You could stay with this. Let's do one more. Press out, or lift the hips, lift the arm, and then circle. Again, you could leave the hip lift out of it if you'd like. Let's do 3, 2, reach, reach, reach. Last one, lengthen, then bend elbow to side and extend that arm. Bend elbow to side and extend. Or the knee and the elbow draw toward one another. Last 2. Final time. And reach, lower onto that side, extend that bottom arm fully. So feel that stretch in the shoulder, and then roll onto the belly. Again, hands in cactus position. And lift up through the torso here. You could do the lift and lower as we did before, but this time with the torso. Okay. Or stay lifted, lengthen that right arm out in front and draw it in. The left arm out in front, draw it in. Just a few like this. So we press our pelvis toward the earth. Legs are still active here. So one more each side. Nice. Just reach back and plant those hands. Press yourself into a tabletop. Little rock. Little rock. And lift those knees to hover off the earth. Press out of the arms. There's lots of arm work here. Let's see if we can take a scapular glide in this position. So the chest sinks between the arms. The knees could be down for this as well. Just the shoulder blades move. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Nice. Hips nice and high, downward facing dog. Press out of those hands. A lot of shoulder work in our down dog. Let's walk, walk, walk to the front of the mat. Take that strap in front of your mat while you hang here for a moment. And clasp it in each hand. Okay. Put shoulder distance apart here. And bend to straight with the legs. One more time. Bend and draw yourself up. Hands can come together, but they're still clasped around the strap. Then press yourself nice and tall. The strap can reach overhead. And then in front of the body. Overhead and in front as you press through the legs. One more time. Reach, baby back bend. And return. Keep those arms lifted. And pull out on the band a little here as you step back, short stance with the right leg. So I'll restart that part. Pull out on the band and step back with that left foot. Short stance, warrior one. Pulling out on that strap or band, draw the band to the chest and reach up. Draw band to chest and reach up. You have a Theraband. This is quite nice, so you can really pull out on it. One more time. Reach, and then turn open toward that left-hand side. Heel toe, the toes or up the back foot further behind you. Slide the hands along the strap to open it up. Lengthen the arms, warrior two. Very nice. Arms stay where they are. As you lengthen that lead leg, reach, reach, reach forward with those fingertips and revolve your triangle here. Find your long reach. And the strap can help us see whether or not our shoulders are stacked, if our arms are long. You bend that lead leg, reach up toward the sky, exalted. And then strap can reach high as the body lifts. And cartwheel the hands down, pivot on the back toes, step back into a plank. Come forward with the body, knees down or knees lifted, chaturanga. Chest through the arms, and our cobra or up dog. And tuck the toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let's hover those knees once more. Or they can lower as you do those scapular glides. Let's do 3, 2. Last one. Press away, hips nice and high. Walk, walk, walk to the front of your mat. Hands to shins, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. If you haven't clasped that strap yet, clasp it in the hands. Sink into chair. Hands can press together. And push through the feet to stand nice and tall. Here the arms will come forward and overhead, in front, and overhead. One more time in front. Overhead, continue to reach overhead as you step back with your right leg this time. Short stance, warrior one. Find your strength And we'll reach out on that strap and then draw it toward the chest. And reach. Still press through those feet as you pull out on strap or band. Let's do 3, 2. Last one. Draw toward chest and reach, reach, reach. And heel toe. That back foot further behind you. Slide those hands along strap. Whatever you got here. So the arms can go nice and long. Our warrior 2 here. Reach, reach, reach. And then lengthen the lead leg. The hips travel back in space. One arm down, top arm up. Find your leg and your strength. Rebend that lead leg as the arm sweeps up. Return to center, band overhead. Then let the hands frame the front foot. Step back into a plank. Roll forward with the body and lower down into your chaturanga. And chest through the arms and hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's hover the knees again. Come forward. Scapular glides. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Press away. Hips nice and high. Roll forward into the plank. Maybe lower the knees this time. 5 push-ups. 5, 4, 3. Ribs draw toward 2. Toward the pelvis. Last one. And sink back into child's pose. Nice work. Take a few breaths. And slide those hands in toward the body and in behind. Lift through the hips and lower. Lift through the hips and lower. One more time. Hips lift as we draw one leg out from underneath us and then the other. Walk to the center of your mat and lower the hips to hover and lift. Lower and lift. Let's do 3. Press out of those hands. 2. Last one. Lift. You could stay in your reverse tabletop or maybe just one leg out or both legs out. If you have one leg out, switch. And lower the hips. Circle those arms around and pour yourself. Roll up through the spine and take the strap around the feet. So you're in a good spot for that. And sit up nice and tall here. Strap must be around arches of feet and row. Row. Let's do 3, 2, and last one. And take your forward fold now. It might mean that you use the strap as a support here to help you deepen the stretch. To make sure to ground through those hips first and anchor those feet in the strap. Another breath in. And exhale to roll back up. Release the strap from the feet. Plant the feet. Arms can reach overhead. And then roll partway back into your boat pose. And again, you can row with the strap here, keeping the hands apart. A little coordination. Let's do one more each side. Final time. Feet plant, lift through the chest, and then cross the legs. Maybe we're ready to start to take that strap further behind us. So in front and maybe behind to any degree. Stay high on the sits bones, rounded. Trying not to let the chin jet forward because sometimes this wants to happen. Yeah, it's happened to me anyway. Let's do two more like this. Final time, reach back to any degree. Could be here, right? And pause and stretch. Another breath in. And exhale to return overhead. Counter stretch if you'd like. The fingers can interlace. Cross legs opposite way. And then round through upper back. Tuck the chin toward the chest. And we're inhale. And exhale, stretch nice and tall. Release that strap. Okay. And side bend to the right. And side bend to your left and to your right. One more each side. Final time. And then sweep through center, stack the spine, and let's lie on our backs with the pillow underneath the chest. So you can make a stack, have one layer, two layers, whatever you'd like. The upper spine can lay down, rest on the pillow or pillows. And the legs, you could either have feet planted or you could have soles of feet touch and open through the inseams of the legs. And across those shoulders, reach the arms out, maybe even explore different angles. Take another inhale. And exhale to slide those hands toward the legs, maybe to bring them together if they were opened. You could stay in Savasana or for Savasana with the pillow behind, or remove it. And instead take one of the pillows underneath the pelvis and hug the knees toward the chest. It's for a breath or two. Replant those feet, open the arms, and then wrap them around yourself. Maybe a little rock with the torso side to side. And switch the crossing. Little rock. And then find your Savasana. So I'm choosing knees bent today with the pillow under the pelvis. You can move that pillow underneath the backs of the knees and stretch out the legs. You choose. Pillow under the pelvis might let the shoulders ground a little bit deeper. Another wide inhale. And exhale to sigh. As you hug knees to chest. Maybe rock the head side to side. And then pause. Feet can come down to remove any pillows. Roll through the spine to lower and turn onto your favored side. Press your way up to seated. And roll the head one way. Pause. Return to center. Roll the head opposite way. Final breath in. And drop the chin to center. Head lifts as the arms circle one final time. And draw the hands to the forehead. May our thoughts come from our hearts. And to the mouth and throat. May your words be kind yet empowered. And to the heart where compassion lies. May it radiate through us. Breathe into the space a few more rounds. And inhale. And exhale, perhaps to bow if it's in your practice. Thank you for joining me today. Sat Nam. I hope you enjoyed day 9 practice, opening through the heart and the shoulders. It'll work there too. And we'll see you for class number 10. Take care.